Hi, bestie. I hope you are well. If you are in Johannesburg, I hope that you are warm and you're having coffee because it is freezing this side. We have winter already. So today I want to talk about the power of gratitude. There is a speech that I really loved from Tony Robbins where he was saying that most of the things that we do are because of the state we are in. So if you are in a state of appreciation and gratitude, you react differently from someone who is in a state of a victim mindset or just a different state. So today I want to talk about the power of gratitude and why you need to start practicing gratitude. So first of all, gratitude shifts your focus. So it helps you to focus on what is right instead of focusing on what is wrong. Most of us are wired to look for what we are lacking instead of looking at what we have already. So having gratitude will help you to look for more things that are positive in your life that you already have, that you can be thankful for instead of looking for the problems that you might have. The second thing that gratitude will do for you is it will shift your vibrations. So gratitude is one of the highest frequencies, and in this world of frequencies, it's very important to try and build your gratitude because it will help you to have a better life. And also when you have gratitude, it helps to rewire your mind, and the more you look for things that you can be grateful for, the more life will bring to you things that you can be grateful for. And remember that what you appreciate appreciates. So take care of your life and find things that you can be grateful for, and you can start small. Okay, so the next thing that I want to touch on is how can you start this gratitude habit. So the first thing that I would suggest you do is you can start small by having a gratitude journal where you write 3 things that you are grateful for, and it doesn't have to be big things. It can be as simple as saying that I'm so grateful for my warm blankets, especially now in this freezing weather. Saying that I'm also grateful for my hot cup of coffee, saying I'm so grateful for having maybe a heater, or I'm so grateful for working from home. It's things that seem to be small that really makes a difference in your life. Okay, and then the second thing that you can do is practicing to be grateful in the moment. So every time something great happens, take a moment to pause and think, I'm so grateful for this. Or you can even say it out loud. When someone does something for you, when someone is being thoughtful, when someone offers you a gift, take a moment to say, I'm so grateful. When you notice that God has answered your prayer, take a moment to pause and say thank you. And for me, I also love writing down my prayers. And then when I go back to read that and see that those prayers have been answered, it helps to also have more faith, and it also helps me to be grounded in difficult days. And it also increases my gratitude for life, knowing that God always provides for me. God has never left, and He will never leave. He will never leave. It also builds evidence also in my toolbox to know that God has shown up for me in this area, and I know that He can show up in this area even though it might seem difficult. And then another thing that you can do is to practice gratitude before sleep. You don't have to write this one down, but before you sleep, just think, scan your day and find what blessings did you experience in this day. Even though maybe the day has been difficult, what little things can you find during that day that you can be grateful for? Maybe you can be grateful that you are still alive. Maybe you can even be grateful that the difficult day is coming to an end. You can be grateful that you have a warm, soft bed to comfort you throughout the night. You can be grateful that you have peace of mind. You can be grateful that you have time to sleep, because some people can't even sleep because of how exhausted they are, or just a lot of things that they have to do on a daily basis. A lot is happening in this world, so you can just find things that you can be grateful for, and for that day. It does not matter how small they can be. Okay. And then the last thing that I want to close by is this morning I was driving to drop my kids off at school, and then there's this lady. I'm not sure if she was on the phone or what, but she was supposed to stop. It was a circle. She was supposed to stop and yield and see that there's another car coming before proceeding. But instead of stopping, as I was coming, she also came. Like, I was this close to bumping her car, and I almost got like pissed off. I was like, what is happening with her? Is she not looking at where she's going? It almost became a really terrible accident. But in that moment, I stopped. I took a deep breath, and then I realized I'm so grateful that I did not bump her. I'm so grateful that it was this close, but it didn't happen. I'm so grateful because I understand that if I had bumped her, first of all, it would have traumatized my kids. Second of all, I would have wasted a lot of time. Third of all, I would have had to call insurance and wait there, even though it is freezing today, and wait there for them to come and sort out this mess. And third of all, it would have caused a lot of traffic on the road, not just for me, but for other drivers as well. So I was just so grateful that even though that moment shook me, even though that moment almost pissed me off and ruined my whole day, nothing really bad happened. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that my car is still in a great condition. I'm so grateful that I was able to drop off my kids at school on time. And also, when it comes to this weather that we are facing right now in Johannesburg, I'm so grateful that I have warm blankets. I'm grateful that I'm working from home. I'm grateful that I have water and I have electricity so that I can boil water and make myself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. If you have already started this journey of being grateful, let me know in the comment section below. What are you grateful for? And maybe what are other areas of your life where you feel like you have been taking them for granted that you can now start appreciating. I hope this helps. Have a day as beautiful as you are. Until next time. Bye.